What's up guys, Jimmy here from Jimmy's Enjoy Music Studio. Today is my first time shooting an English video, and I also want to let you guys see what my online courses would look like. So here we go. Today we're going to be talking about how to find the key of the song for any songs. Okay, so let's talk about a few things first. The first one over here. Out of two notes that are a semitone apart, at least one will be in any given key. So what does this mean? Let's take the key of C major, for example. The key of C major contains all the white notes on the piano, and they are a whole tone, semitone, whole tone, and semitone apart. So for example, if I pick two notes from these 12 keys, any 12 keys that are a semitone apart, at least one is going to be in any key. Like if I pick this C and this C sharp over here, so if it's in the key of C, then at least we have the C as the note, right? If we pick two notes, like for example, if we pick C sharp and D over here, at least D is going to be in the key of C. Okay, so if we pick the notes E and F, both E and F is also going to be in the key of C. So no matter what you do, you're going to at least find one note in the key of C. And this works for every single key. Like if you're looking at a D major is F sharp and C sharp, right? If we pick two notes, C and C sharp, at least C sharp is going to be in the key, right? If we pick C sharp and D sharp, they are also going to both be in the key. If we pick E and F, at least the E is going to be in the key of D major. And now we have this out of the way. The next thing that we need to talk about is in every major key, the 3 and the 4 and the 7 and the 1 are the only semitones. All right, so for example, if we have the key of C major as we have right here, we can give them numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. So only the 3 and the 4 and the 7 and the 1 are going to be semitones. So what does that mean? If we play a song and we find the 3 and the 4 and we find two semitones that match the song perfectly, that means most likely it will be either the 3, the 4, or the 7, or 1. All right, so keep this in mind. It's either going to be 3, 4, or 7, 1. All right, now that we have that out of the way, let's try to have an example of what we can do with this information. All right, so let's listen to this song over here. This is a song by Yorushika. All right, so whenever I hear a song, the first thing I would do is I would try to find two notes that are a semitone apart. So at least one will be in any key, right? So I can just pick any random note from the guitar. So let's play the music and then... In my opinion, this note sounds better with the song, right? Better than this one. So I would think this would be the better note. So this note over here, it wouldn't necessarily be the wrong note, but it might not be the note that would be in this key. If this note is wrong, then the next note will definitely be right. So we can compare. This is the better note, right? So the next thing we can do is we can compare this note and this note with this note and this note to see which one connects better with the song. All right, so I think this note over here definitely sounds a lot better. So this note and this note are both in the key, and they are a whole tone apart. Okay, so the notes that we need to find should be a semitone apart. Because there's too many whole tones in the key, there's only 2 semitones in the key, right? So we can make it easier by trying to find the 2 semitones in the key. So next we can go to this. Oh, this note sounds nice, right? I think better than this one, right? Alright, so we found our semitone. Our semitone is on fret number 7 and 8. Okay? Fret number 7 and 8. So what we can do is we can try to write out this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is either 3, 4 or this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so normally 3 to 4 would be a semitone, 4 to 5 would be a whole tone, 5 to 6 would be a whole tone, 6 to 7 would be a whole tone. 7 to 1 would be a semitone, 1 to 2 would be a whole tone, 2 to 3 whole tone, 3 to 4 would be a semitone. So the difference happens over here. So by writing it all the way up, like 3, 4, and then a whole tone from 8 would be a 10, right? Because 2 frets is a whole tone. And then if I write up 2, all right. If the 7 and 8 is 3 and 4, then the 12 and 14 is going to sound better. And the difference happens over here, right? So the 7, 8, 10, 12, and then we have a semitone here. So if the 7 and 8th fret are 7 and 1, then the 12 and 13th fret are going to sound better. Okay? All right. So let's try to play the number 12 and number 13 like this. Alright, so in this case, the 12 and 13 sounds better. Okay, so if we get back to this place over here, we can find the 1 on the 8th fret. And the 8th fret, this is a B, C, D, E, F, G. So the 1 would be on the G. That means this song over here would be in G major. Okay, and if we play the whole G major scale, it would fit the song really well. See? All right. Let's try another song. Okay. All right. Okay, same thing. Random 2 notes that are semitones apart. Oh, we're lucky this time. We found the note on our first try. Both of these notes sound good. Okay, so this is the 2nd fret and 3rd fret of the 2nd string. All right, so next thing we need to do is write them as 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this. All right, so if it's 7, 1, this would be whole tone, semitone. This is going to be semitone, whole tone, whole tone, whole tone. So the difference happens down here, right? Okay, so if these 2 notes are 7 and 1, it's going to be 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. If it was 3 and 4, if it is 3 and 4. It's 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So we can compare 7, 8, and 7, 9. Which one sounds better? The 7 is also always going to sound right. So we can compare 8 and 9. All right. So 7, 8, 7, 9. All right. So obviously the 7 and 9 sounds a lot better, right? So if we need to find the key, we need to find the 1, which is one more up here, because the 7 and 9 sounds better, right? We need to move it a semitone up, and then we get to the 10. So the 10th fret of the second string would be B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So this song by Vondi, Tokyo Flash, is in the key of A major. Alright, so you can try to practice more songs at home to get more familiar with this concept. I would recommend maybe trying to find the key for a song per day. Try to find a song per day, maybe 2 songs per day. That would be pretty good. Sure. Alright, so if there are any more questions, feel free to leave comments below, and yeah, also remember to give me a like and thumbs up. Alright, thank you very much. See you next time.